OleksandrUsyk's recent performance against Daniel Dubois in their rematch has solidified his status as one of the most formidable heavyweights in boxing history. The intensity he displayed was unlike anything seen before, with a clear intent to dominate and prove a point. Commentators noted that Usyk's approach in this fight was marked by an almost primal determination, reminiscent of Mike Tyson's philosophy of fighting with bad intentions. From the opening bell, Usyk's counterpunches carried a ferocity that underscored his focus, setting the tone for a masterclass performance that silenced doubters and showcased his evolution as a fighter. Usyk's journey to this point has been remarkable. Having transitioned from cruiserweight to heavyweight, he has not only adapted to the heavier division, but mastered it with a combination of skill, strategy, and mental fortitude. His ability to improve with each fight is evident as he appeared stronger, more refined, and tactically sharper in this bout compared to his previous encounters. Weighing in approximately 20 pounds heavier than when he defeated Tyson Fury, Usyk looked like a natural heavyweight, carrying a solid, imposing frame that complemented his already exceptional technical abilities. His training methods, often described as unconventional, have played a significant role in his success. These methods sharpen his reflexes and vision to an extraordinary degree, allowing him to anticipate punches before they land. His controlled, precise movements in the ring make him elusive, frustrating opponents who struggle to land clean shots. The rematch with Dubois was a defining moment for Usyk. Critics had questioned his durability and ability to maintain dominance against younger, stronger heavyweights, but he dispelled those doubts with a performance that was both clinical and commanding. From the outset, Usyk controlled the pace of the fight, using his superior footwork and timing to dismantle Dubois with precision. Observers, including boxing analyst Russ Somber, noted that Usyk entered the ring with something to prove, and he did so emphatically. This wasn't just a victory. It was a statement that Usyk remains the pinnacle of the heavyweight division. His ability to make even the most challenging opponents look ordinary is a testament to his skill set, which combines rhythm, misdirection, and strategic brilliance. What made this performance particularly striking was Usyk's intensity. Commentators were surprised by his relentless pursuit of a knockout, a rarity in his professional career. This fight marked what many believed to be his quickest knockout, a feat that underscored his determination to send a message. The motivation behind this intensity appeared to stem from personal offense taken at remarks made by Dubois' team, particularly comments questioning Usyk's faith. For a man of deep conviction, this struck a chord, fueling his desire to dominate. Unlike previous opponents, such as Tyson Fury, who failed to rattle Usyk emotionally, Dubois' team crossed a line that ignited a fire in the Ukrainian champion. This emotional charge translated into a performance that was both calculated and ferocious, with every punch thrown carrying a purpose. Beyond his in-ring prowess, Usyk's character outside the ring elevates him to a level of greatness that transcends boxing. At the height of his career, when he could have prioritized personal safety and professional success, Usyk chose to serve his country during the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Enlisting in the Ukrainian Territorial Defense Forces, he became a symbol of hope and resistance for his people. His presence on the front lines boosted the morale of both soldiers and civilians, demonstrating a level of courage and patriotism that few athletes could match. Even after high-profile victories, such as his win over Fury, Usyk remained in contact with Ukrainian soldiers, raising funds and providing emotional support to his countrymen. This commitment to his nation, regardless of one's stance on the conflict, underscores his integrity and humanity. It's a rare quality for a champion to balance such monumental athletic achievements with profound personal sacrifice. Usyk's boxing achievements are equally extraordinary. His record remains unblemished, with no losses and a string of victories against the biggest names in the heavyweight division, including Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, and now Daniel Dubois, all defeated twice. His ability to conquer multiple weight classes, from cruiserweight to heavyweight, places him in a rare category of fighters. Comparisons to Muhammad Ali have begun to surface, not because of stylistic similarities, but due to the shared essence of their greatness. Like Ali, Usyk possesses a ring intelligence that goes beyond physical talent. His ability to read opponents, adapt mid-fight, and exploit their weaknesses mirrors the strategic brilliance that defined Ali's career. Usyk's fights are not just about landing punches, but about controlling the rhythm and flow of the bout, using misdirection and spatial awareness to outwit his opponents. Boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. expressed Usyk's performance against Du Bois, noting that the Ukrainian's technical mastery and mental sharpness were far too advanced for Du Bois's straightforward approach. Jones emphasized that brute force alone is insufficient against a fighter like Usyk. To defeat him, an opponent needs a sophisticated game plan, blending strategy, intelligence, and adaptability. Usyk's ability to study his opponents like a chess master, identifying patterns and capitalizing on even the smallest mistakes, makes him nearly untouchable. Jones' analysis highlights the gap between good heavyweights and truly elite ones, with Usyk firmly in the latter category. His victories are not just physical but mental, as he disarms opponents psychologically, leaving them frustrated and outmaneuvered. Usyk's mindset is another factor that sets him apart. Even as a unified champion, he remains grounded, approaching every fight with the same intensity and respect for his opponent. This humility prevents complacency, ensuring that his preparation remains meticulous. Unlike many champions who might rest on their laurels, Usyk treats each challenger as a serious threat, which keeps him sharp and consistent. His work ethic, rooted in discipline rather than ego, allows him to maintain an elite level of performance regardless of the opponent. This mental fortitude was evident in his preparation for the Du Bois rematch, where he trained for a full 12 rounds but seized the opportunity for an early stoppage when it presented itself. The physical transformation Usyk underwent to compete as a heavyweight is noteworthy. Moving up from cruiserweight, he didn't simply bulk up, but strategically adapted his style to suit the heavier division. His victories over Joshua prove that he could compete with the biggest names in boxing, outsmarting and outboxing them with ease. Yet it's his character outside the ring that truly distinguishes him. Pausing his career to defend Ukraine during wartime speaks to a level of integrity that resonates globally. His actions have made him a hero in his homeland and a respected figure worldwide, embodying the qualities of a true champion. Some, including former boxer Carl Froch, believe Usyk has little left to prove. Having conquered multiple divisions, defended his titles, and established himself as the best of his era, Froch suggested that retirement might be a logical next step. At 38 years old, Usyk has achieved more than most fighters could dream of, amassing wealth and accolades while maintaining an undefeated record. Froch argued that facing younger prospects like Moses Itama could risk derailing their careers without adding anything significant to Usyk's legacy. The sentiment is echoed by many who believe Usyk has already completed boxing, mastering the sport with a level of dominance that leaves no stone unturned. Despite calls for retirement, discussions about potential opponents persist. Joseph Parker's name has been mentioned, though most see it as a mismatch given Usyk's superior skill set and Parker's previous vulnerabilities. Others, like Aola Depot, suggested a rematch with Derek Chisora, not for competitive reasons, but for the spectacle it could create. Chisora's showmanship and ability to generate buzz could make for an entertaining event, but few believe he or Parker could genuinely challenge Usyk. The Ukrainian's current form is so polished that even top-tier heavyweights struggle to keep up. Paulie Malignaggi, another respected voice in boxing, praised Usyk's cerebral approach to the sport. Unlike fighters who rely on power or flashiness, Usyk's style is defined by precision and discipline. His footwork, subtle yet effective, allows him to control the ring's geometry, creating angles for attack while denying opponents the chance to land cleanly. This calculated movement wears down opponents without requiring knockouts, though Usyk's ability to finish fights early, as seen against Du Bois, adds another dimension to his game. Malignaggi noted that Usyk's ability to vary his punches, mixing straight shots with wide, looping ones, keeps opponents guessing and disrupts their rhythm. This blend of intelligence and adaptability is what makes Usyk a pioneer in modern boxing, setting a standard for future generations. The Du Bois rematch also sparked discussion about external factors such as the condition of the ring. Some speculated that a wet ring in their first encounter may have hindered Usyk's footwork, which is central to his style. In the rematch with optimal conditions, his movement was flawless, allowing him to execute his game plan with precision. Du Bois attempted to pressure Usyk early, hoping to overwhelm him. But Usyk's compact, efficient movements conserved energy and maintained balance, enabling him to counter effectively. This adaptability, even in less than ideal conditions, further underscores his mastery.